Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we have a subscriber challenge, guys. We have what is known as the Giant Challenge. This is brought to us by Angel20. His challenge says, the Giant Challenge. Every player has to be 6'8 or taller. No changing position until you win a championship. This video goes on. So the way we're going to do this, man, is exactly how the challenge states. I will say with the one exception that we can play guys at secondary positions, just because, you know, without that, there's like one 6'8 shooting guard in the NBA, that's Paul George. So I think secondary, I think that's pretty realistic. And if we don't have guys to play those positions, then we are going to fill them out with 0 overall players or just not have guys in the rotation, man. So if you guys want your challenge to be done in a video, guys, drop it down in the comment section below and I will get to it out there, man. Really looking forward to this out here. So first we have to pick the team we are going to be using. By the way, the PlayStation Network's down, so I am using the file from the 76ers video I did a few days ago. So yeah, we already got guys that already drafted and everything. And unfortunately, I will not be able to use like updated draft classes for this video, but that could actually make it a little bit exciting because maybe we'll get like some sort of 7'7" generated point guard or something like that. That'll make this a lot easier, right, man? So that should be a lot of fun to do. But yes, let's go to the league automation and let's see what team we get. I am really rooting for the Clippers because if I have the Clippers, then I already got Paul George, which is nice. And then also I can get maybe like, you know, I can trade Kawhi Leonard for like a really, maybe like LaMelo Ball or Ben Simmons or something like that. So here we go, man. 3, 2, 1, and bam! What team I get? The Chicago Bulls? Okay, we got the Chicago Bulls, man. This video just got a lot tougher to do, guys. We might actually not even make it out of the actual. We might not even be able to start season, man. Like, I don't think we're gonna have the trade pieces out there. Although, who do we get in the draft? We ended up getting. Oh, we got Deni Avdija. Okay, he should have a little bit of trade value to him. This is gonna be really, really difficult, though, guys. At least we do have free agency. So Paul George still has a 1 year left on his contract, I believe. Denzel 6'4", 6. Okay, we got Shaquille Harrison. He's 6'7", shooting. Okay, so he actually doesn't make the cuts. Got to be 6'8". So, but all these guys, you know, could be used for trades and stuff. We got Lauri Markkanen, definitely gonna be a big part of this video, being a 7-foot, you know, power forward as is. So yeah, let me get Chris Dunn back. A lot of these guys, like I said, coming back simply just for trade value, because I cannot actually use them in any sort of rotation. So moratorium period. Is Paul George a free agent yet? I do not believe he is. Okay, so. Yeah, free agency is going to be a little bit difficult. Yeah, there's literally no point guards that are 6'8". We have to somehow make a trade for Ben Simmons or LaMelo Ball. So let's go to Trade Finder. I don't really want to trade my draft picks because those are actually be really extremely valuable in this type of rebuild. But because we might be able to like draft a guy that's really tall and just develop them. But Ben Simmons, any trades for him? We got Zach LaVine and Kobe White. I mean, that probably has to be the trade. So we got that one. That we can do just in case. Also, I believe LeBron James is listed as a point guard on here, at least in this roster that I'm using. Yes, he's listed as a point guard, no offers to him. We're not going to be able to get LeBron James, just way too much value. And I believe that LaMelo is on the T-Wolves, so we could also go for LaMelo Ball. Okay, nothing there. So we are definitely going to have to start this off by doing the trade for Ben Simmons. That's good, because we can't use Zach LaVine anyway, so the fact we get Ben Simmons out of this works out really nicely. Also got to give Kobe White a little bit of trade value right there, but that's okay. Okay, so we got him. So let's go to Player Finder. So we need a shooting guard. We need a shooting guard that's going to be 6'8". So 6'8 or taller. 6'8 position shooting guard. Like I said, I think Paul George is the only one here, guys. Trade Finder, anything for him, nothing. So let's go to the Trade Builder. What I do know is that, hey, at least like with Lauri Markkanen, I want to keep him around. But like we could find other 7-foot power forwards. That should be easy. Same with Wendell Carter. He's 6'9". Damn, he barely makes a cut actually. So let's do a trade of Wendell Carter. Let me toss in Deni Avdija, who is, he's 6'8 for a small forward. Also point guard. Hey, that's actually interesting. We could actually low-key, that actually allows me to trade Ben Simmons. I did not know Deni was listed as a secondary point guard. He could literally just be our starting point guard for the entire video. Okay, that actually really helps a lot, man. Well, I could legit just trade Ben Simmons now, and that would be fine. Deni passes the test. Okay, well, let me do that. Let me trade Ben Simmons. Can I do this straight up? Probably not going to be enough. 89 for a 90. Let's see if that gets it done. And they like what we currently have. Okay, so let me toss in, I'm going to toss in like some late first round draft picks, see if this gets it done. This might be enough. Unprotected right there. Still not enough. Okay, what about if I toss in, I'll toss in Wendell Carter, 80 overall player, you know, cheap contract. I can get somebody taller anyway. And still not enough for Paul George. Okay, what about another first round pick? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, 2K. Come on, man. I mean, if I have to do it, I have to do it. It's literally the only shooting guard out there, right? Still not enough, man. What about if I... How is Ben Simmons only 2.5 stars, by the way? It's really what I don't understand. Okay, let me take off Wendell. Lowry is a 2.5 star. Okay, so we got Lowry on there. Oh, God. Otto Porter, he's got to be good for 2 stars himself. Okay, obviously not going to be enough money with that. I should have even done that trade. I don't want to do all this just for Paul George, but I have to do it, man. Still not enough. What do y'all want for the man? Okay, so this might not work. I guess I said I could do secondary. Let me see if there's any secondary shooting guards out there. I think Chris Middleton is a secondary shooting guard. So we could actually go with that. Where's he at? Chris Middleton. Yeah, secondary shoot. Oh, he's only 6'7". Damn. Okay, that just made this a lot more difficult. Okay, player finder. Let's go back to it. 6'8". 6'8" shooting guards. I don't think it's happening here, guys. Yeah, there's only one listed. Point guard / shooting guard. Okay, so I guess technically if I got Ben Simmons, I could trade for LaMelo Ball somehow. And then use him as a shooting guard for the team. That would work. That would work. Maybe and hopefully I don't got to give him too much. So I'm thinking I'll probably have to give it Ben Simmons to get LaMelo on the team. We'll see. We'll see what's offered up, simply by using the trade finder right here. So LaMelo Ball 6'8", no offers found. Okay, so we got to offer up a ton for him also. Let's go back over here. Because once we get our team, the hard part is getting the team assembled. That's gonna be the hard part. But we got him. Okay, so we got him listed on there. We don't actually have him yet. Okay, let's do a trade. Let me toss in Lowry again. Let me do Wendell Carter. Man, I don't want to give up all these picks, but if I have to do it to get LaMelo Ball to fill out the roster, then I can develop my guys at least, and that will be good. Is this enough? And there we go, man. So we got LaMelo Ball for the shooting guard. Literally cost me out my whole entire TAM team to do so. But that's all right. So we got Ben Simmons for a point guard. We got LaMelo for a shooting guard. And we got Denny out there. Technically, I can still trade Ben Simmons if absolutely needed, if it means really building up the team somehow, which I might actually have to do. Okay, so we are going to need some big guys. Let's go to free agency right here. So we got Boogie Cousins for about $3 million. He is obviously 6'10". So, yeah, let's give him a nice little contract. Hopefully he signs up for it. There we go. We got Boogie Cousins on the team. He'll be good for us for right now, right, man? So, power forwards, 6'8" or taller. Jeremy Grant. Okay, let's actually get a moratorium. We'll get out of here. Okay, so got him signed up. Okay, power forwards, Jeff Green, 6'8". Myers Leonard, 7 foot. 7 foot player, not bad. Yeah, we got to get all these guys, if we can really think about it. So we'll get you signed up, hopefully. Jeff Green, Myers Leonard, give him a nice little contract, 1-year deal. I don't think I'm going to be able to have a backup point guard, guys. Although, okay, don't got enough for Myers Leonard. Yeah, we got a lot of money tied up in other guys out here. Small forward, 6'8" or taller. Come on, what we got here, man? Nicholas Batum. There we go. I mean, he no longer has a bitch-ass contract at least, so we got that going for us. Got him signed up. I don't think there's any 6'8" shooting guards, like I said, outside of Paul George. That's going to be the most difficult position to kind of rock with out here. But yeah, LaMelo Ball is probably going to have to strictly stay there for the entire video. Okay, I think we got all we have in free agency, guys. We at least have a starting 5. We have a starting 5. We can work with that. Let me go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so I would say, all the given circumstances, the team's actually not looking too bad out there. And I mean, we got guys like Otto Porter, who I actually do kind of want to keep around, maybe not for $28 million, but a lot of those contracts should be coming off the books pretty soon. It'd be nice if we could trade Thaddeus away, because we got Jeff Green for a backup / starting power forward anyway. And what I need to do is save up some money so that way I can go for Paul George in the offseason. So yeah, let's go to Trade Finder. Like I said, we can still trade for guys. We just cannot use them. So that should help out nicely. Let's do a trade of Thaddeus Young. Get rid of him. Let me toss in Denzel Valentine. I have no use for him whatsoever. Yo, Luke 7-2? Damn, man, you might actually be part of the rotation. No, probably not, because we got Daniel out there. Toman Sanrowski, I have no use for him whatsoever. Okay, no trade offers. Well, I was trying to give up 3 players, a little bit too much. We got one trade right here. So we got Bruno Fernando, 6'9", Dwayne Dedmon, 7 foot. So those are guys that, can actually be used and stuff anyway, and they're really cheap contracts. So that should be nice for us right there, man. But I think for this first season, we really have to develop these guys. So we're just going to give them all 1 billion minutes. We can use Otto Porter for a backup. Tomas Sanrowski cannot be utilized in the rotation. Daniel can be used. He can be used. Chandler cannot be used. Bruno can technically be used, so can Dwayne Dedmon. But yeah, like I said, I mean, you're not going to have Dwayne Dedmon be playing point guard, nothing like that. This guy is 6'3". Yeah, he's definitely not playing. Okay, so we're going to give, max out minutes really to our starting 5. Definitely not winning a championship. Want all these guys playing a lot, obviously. And these guys can kind of switch off with other guys. But yeah, man, hopefully, the progression's good and everything for us. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn off fouls, so that way these guys can, have a bazillion fouls, but they'll still stay in the game, so that way it doesn't try rotating out, like, for the other pieces out here that can't play, because if a guy fouls out, they're going to try putting guys like Satoransky in. So if there's no fouls, that should be good. But no, man, we're just going to simulate this first season, kind of bite the bullet on this one and go from there. Okay, so all things considered, the season actually was not bad. 43-38. The team did really well out there, guys. One more game against the Miami Heat, simulate through date, and finish with a W on the season. So we got LeBron James as MVP, LaMelo Ball, rookie of the year, playing that shooting guard position, 19, 8, and 12, so that's definitely really promising. Ben Simmons as defensive player of the year, his numbers were absolutely amazing. I mean, obviously playing 48 minutes is going to do that to you. But, hey, man, you got to do what you got to do to win the challenge, right? So we are in the playoffs as the 8 seed. Not really expecting much here. Let's go with the player stats. Make sure none of the players that, should not have scored did not score the basketball. But overall, Boogie Cousins was nice. And we got signed up for, 3 more seasons at $4 million a season. That's definitely a steal for us, guys. Danny played really nice out there, too. He actually, like getting him really helps with this rebuild out so far, man. Like, that definitely was a big part of it. So, because I didn't even think about him. So, plus, I'm still not opposed to the idea of putting him at point guard and then training Ben Simmons for a more of a superstar player for our front court if we need to do so. But no, definitely going to be a big time. Yeah, we get eliminated first round. Definitely going to be a big time, free agency period. Is really going to dictate the course of the rebuild. Going for Paul George for that shooting guard spot. If we don't get him, we just kind of have to stick it out with the Ben Simmons, LaMelo Ball backcourt, which is okay. I'm not totally opposed to that being my backcourt for the rest of the rebuild anyway. Lakers win off LeBron James. Okay. And, yeah, here we go, guys. So, moving on. I think Giannis, is Giannis a free agent? If we can let Giannis, man, we can take care of this challenge and, one more season, man, we'd be done with it, right? Staff signing. Does the coach have to be 6'8" or taller? I really hope not, man. No, we're not. We're going to say no for that. Okay, we're going to go to the rookie signings. We don't have our draft pick, unfortunately speaking. But, yeah, so we end up getting Rod Roy, who's a 6'8" power forward, man. Hey, welcome to the team. Rod Roy. Okay, no team options, qualifying offers. Bruno, sure, why not, man? You can have a qualifying offer. Everybody gets a qualifying offer these days. Okay, moratorium period. So Giannis is available. Man, we got some money to work with, guys. We got some money to work with. So, what happened to, where's Paul George? Oh, there he is. Okay, he is listed. And I can offer him a contract. So he gets a contract. Oh, wait, what's it saying? Okay, there we go. So we got him offered up. Giannis has to get a contract himself. Let's actually trade away some bitch-ass contracts so we can go for some of these guys. So, yeah, Satoransky trade is $10 million away. I literally I'll just take draft picks. That's completely fine. It's actually preferred because I need draft picks. So, he's traded away. What else we got that we can trade? Gafford can stay. Chandler, might as well trade him away. Save the money. Yeah, I don't need to rhyme. Unless he grows. He could grow even more, man. No, once again, taking on a draft pick if offered. There we go. New York Knicks. Thank you so much, Knicks. Thank you, man. Okay. So, Giannis, getting himself some big boy offer. Give him no trade clause, player option. Paul George, okay, I already negotiated with him. So, all right, so Paul George is going to sign. If I do that, I do have to get rid of Otto Porter, which kind of actually sucks because I did actually want to keep him around. Giannis has accepted another offer. So, yeah, Giannis is off the table anyway. That is completely fine, man. This is exactly what I needed to do. So, we got Paul George now on the team. So, what that's going to allow me to do is now I can trade Ben Simmons because we got LaMelo at point guard, right? I think technically Ben Simmons has a secondary position, but I don't have it listed on here for whatever reason. I think when I switched him to a natural point guard, my last rebuild, it took it off. So, yeah, we'll say he's not, we cannot switch his position, but I think it's power forward. But that's fine. Paul George signed up. Okay. Can I get Otto Porter back on the team, or is he just gone? He might just not be usable now, which is fine. Otto Porter, yeah, $9 million. We actually can afford him. Yeah, I mean, I want to get him back. That's like a role player we can use at that position, so that will be completely fine for us. Anybody else I really want to go for? Yeah, we're not going to find anybody there. Power forward, centers. I'm going to go for Tice, 6'8". Goes up to an 83 overall at the power forward position. That's actually a bit of a steal for us if we can offer him that much money. And come on, man. Come on, Tice. We'll definitely take you. Okay, we got him signed up. We still got Boogie Cousins around. Okay, let's go to this trade finder then. So, if I have Ben Simmons at point guard, because we got Paul George right there, so LaMelo to utilize him, unless we use him off the bench, but that doesn't really make much sense. Denny, small forward. Okay, so what I'm thinking I want to do is go for a power forward. I think power forward's the way to go. I'm thinking Denny, I use him as a backup because he can play multiple positions. But let me see if I can get Denny and Ben Simmons and a first-round pick in a trade. Okay, no offers found. What do we got? De'Aaron Fox, that's not happening. Oh, Michael Porter Jr. Yo, what team was he on, the Kings, or did it say the Nuggets? Let me see what they want from him. They're probably gonna want way too much. So he's not on that team, so he must be on the Kings. Or he's just nowhere. Wow, every single player is getting flipped around. Okay. No, let me go to the Mavericks then. Porzingis, he's already listed as I guess technically he's a power forward, so I couldn't put him there. What do they want offered up for him? Nothing. Okay. Kevin Durant, 6'10". Okay. Jokic. Man, they're like, nobody wants... Can I do Ben Simmons? 8 trade offers? Okay, these are all really bad trades. What is this team right here? The Charlotte Hornets? Okay, that's the team that what's-his-name's on then. Damn, bro, these are really bad trades. Part of me is like, hey, LaMelo off the bench, I guess. Or, wait. Paul George, secondary small forward, so LaMelo can still start at shooting guard, and we can just use Denny as a jack of all trades. He's only 78 overall off the bench as a point guard / small forward, so that probably is actually the better route. And then Otto can also play backup power forward, which is nice. I don't actually have a starting power forward at the moment, so Otto could play that. I can't actually change Tyson's position. I didn't really think about that. So, yeah, let me see if I can offer up both of these guys to get ourselves a better starting power forward. If I have to use Otto Porter, that's completely okay. I have no issues doing that, which I think is probably might be the way to go. Covington sucks in this game, so we're not using him. Okay, man, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season, kind of get a feel for what we have. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, guys, so this is the team in the rotation I'm going to go with to start the season off. We got Ben Simmons, LaMelo Ball, Paul George for the 3 spot, Otto Porter at the 4, DeMarcus Cousins at the 5. All these guys at either their primary or secondary positions. Then we got Denny, who is going to be very useful as a backup point guard / small forward. I was thinking about trading for, like, Rui Hachimura. That was one of the trade offers I was seeing popped up. 83 overall player, small forward / power forward. But I still think Denny being able to play point guard is very valuable. We got Daniel Tice and Daniel Gafford. Tice actually is not listed as a secondary power forward, but Gafford is, so that should be nice. So really the only position we're kind of lacking out here is like a backup shooting guard, which is fine though, because like Paul George can, can kind of stagnate their minutes. He can play that at times too, so that should be fine for us. The team's really good. I think we're better than last year. I do think we're actually a championship team, so we're going to go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see what happens. Okay, guys, so this team absolutely balled off in this... Balled off? Balled out. Balled off. We're going to go with ball off, guys. This team absolutely balled off in the second season. 64-17, man. So, yeah. Sounds like, the experiment put Danny off the bench and stuff really worked out nicely. We got one more game against the Boston Celtics. Simulate through day. Very curious how all these guys played. But, oh, we got Ben Simmons MVP. That's a good start, guys. We got the MVP on our team. I'm actually happy I did not trade him away just because he's one of those guys in 2K that always seems to do really well. So, it's like... you want to keep those guys around when you're trying to win a championship, when that's the goal of the video, especially when you can't stop until you do. So we got LaMelo as All-NBA second, so that's absolutely awesome. Paul George, all-defensive team, big part of the team, big-time signing for us. We're the first team in the Eastern Conference. Let's go to these player stats on the season, though, guys, see how everybody did. So Paul George, leading scorer. Now, that was the regular season. We still got we got to win the playoffs, man. We got Pandemic P out there. Hopefully, he can put his past beside him and, do really well for the squad. LaMelo was amazing. Ben Simmons was great. I'm actually really surprised that Ben Simmons got MVP with these numbers, though. Like, those are nice numbers, but, 19 points for the MVP? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. So, yeah, make sure nobody play. Yep, none of the other guys didn't play that shouldn't have, so we're good there. It all checks out, man. 6'8", everybody, nobody's shrunk at all. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or something. None of that action going on here. But here we go, man. First round, Detroit Pistons. I really hope we can win it, guys, because I can't really think of any, big-time improvements I can do on this team. It's just kind of a matter of waiting for certain guys to develop even more. So, simulate round. Watch us lose the damn 8 seed. Be my Pistons, of all teams to do it. No, of course the 8 seed's not going to win when it's the Pistons. Can we get them 4-1? All right. I guess one good thing about our squad is that, as these young guys do develop, we can trade them, for other more established pieces. So that's something to really think about, too. Simulate round against Charlotte Hornets. But you know what, man? We don't got to think about the next offseason. We're going to win it right here. We are 65-17. There's no reason why we shouldn't win it. I really hope we can get past New York because, the 4th seed and the 6th seed, I'm pretty sure we can handle that. Okay, Paul George, 35 points. This man is balling off for us, guys. I said it again, didn't I? Balling off, guys. I'm going to get that on a t-shirt. I like that. Balling off, man. Simulate round New York Knicks. Please don't beat us. Please don't beat us. 2-0. 2-1. Come on, guys. 3-1. Looking good. 4 games to 1. We are in the NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors, which is ironic because, you know, they were like the big advocates for like small ball and everything. So we got small ball against tall ass ball. Playoff P out there balling out, guys. They got Drake on their team. Good for them. Okay, who's on this Warriors team? Well, they got Edwards, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins. Okay, so we know what to expect of that, man. So here we go. This is only the second simulation of the entire rebuild. Can we win this challenge in only 2 seasons? If we do, I would be hella surprised because I thought this was going to take me about 10. Simulate round, tall ball challenge. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. 2-1. Looking good. 3-1. And 4 games to 1, guys. In 2 seasons, we have completed the Giant Challenge. Ben Simmons, the tall man of them all, you know, as the Finals MVP. I will say the fact that we did, you know, that we were able to have Danny on this team worked out nicely for us. LaMelo Ball, absolute beast. 16, 10, and 17 assists. Yeah, have him at shooting guard helped out nicely. DeMarcus Cousins was an absolute steal. I mean, I know his ratings say otherwise, but this guy still plays like a superstar in 2K. Paul George was the missing piece of the puzzle. I knew going into this video, I was like, I knew I got to get Paul George. He's just, well, obviously was the difference maker. And then Ben Simmons again, you know, Finals MVP. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video, though, man. This is a lot of fun to make. I love doing these challenges. So yeah, link me your challenge in the comment section below. I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. I don't do challenges every single day, but you know, every now and then it's kind of fun to do, especially when there's nothing going on in the NBA and everything, right, guys? So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.